discussing the concept of push down automata, and the first example we will do, and we will be doing it in two ways. First, we will use a transition diagram and try to understand it, because it can be done in two ways too. And the second, we will be using the concept of transitions. So guys, these are actually interdependent steps or interdependent ways in which the thing can be done. Normally the books, they have not used the transition diagram concept, and then there are transitions also. So the transitions will be drawn from transition diagram only. Try to understand the concept. The first example is a power n, b power n greater than 0. Try to understand what this question says. This question says that if I have a string a power n, b power n greater than 0, it means minimum answer would be 1, ab, right? It can have double a, double b, it can have triple a, triple b, so on. Now the concept will basically evolve with the concept of push down automata and stack. So I am creating a stack. Now the question is, you have number of A's, number of B's, they are matching with each other. When there is a case of matching, clearly push and pop will definitely work. So push and pop operation will definitely work. A power n, b power n means number of B's will become equal to number of A's. A's will be pushed into the stack and B's will pop A's out. So that is the concept that we have to do. Now the point is, I'll take any string. I'll take this string, triple A, triple B. Now when we are taking this string, we need to understand that we have to process it accordingly. Now I'll process this first A. First A comes, it checks the top of the stack is Z0, and you know that A's are going to be pushed into the stack. So I'm putting A into the stack. A will be pushed into the stack, right? It means I'm going to start, right? I'm going to start. I have seen that A is the first element. It checks the top of the stack is Z0, and we just have to write the answer. The answer is, if A comes, it checks the top of the stack is Z0, and if it is supposed to be inserted into the stack, the answer would be input as well as top. That is push. So whenever push operation comes, element top, the answer would be element top. So I am writing Z0. This is very first element. Now I am writing Q1. Means I have a transition from Q0 to Q1 where first element comes, it checks the top of the stack is Z0 and it gets inserted. So what is the answer? The answer would be, for push operation, the answer is element top. Check my previous video regarding the same, you will get to know that particular concept. Then what happens is that we have to check the other answers also. Guys, just see, we have another A with us. Another A with us. So what happens to that A? That A, initially you have written that U0, then A and AZ0 you have written. But what about other A's? Again, this A will come, it checks the top of the stack now is A, and it will get inserted. This is processed, this is processed, right? The third one. Again another A comes, it checks the top of the stack is this A, it will get inserted into the stack, answer is element top. Now what if there are 50,000 A's, because you have A power n, B power n, 1 A you have written. What about other 49,999? You are not going to create that many states for it. So the process is same. This A comes, it checks the top of the stack is A, the answer is AA. This A comes, check the top of the stack is this A, the answer is again AA. For 49,999, the answer would be AA only. So that's why I am creating a loop where the new element is A. It checks the top of the stack is A, the answer is AA. This is very important because you see you have what if you have 4 A's and 4 B's? So initially you have inserted one A. Top of the stack was Z0, answer was AZ0, but for 3 A's the answer would be AA only. So that's why I have processed 2 A's from this side, 1 A from this side, 2 A's from this side in this particular terminology, right? Now comes B. So we have triple B to process later. Now again we have 1B. 1B comes, checks top of the stack. Top of the stack is this A. And guys, let me tell you, B is used for pop because it is used for matching operation. B will take A out. B comes, check the top of the stack is A. It will remove this A, the answer would be null. For pop operation, the answer is null. I am writing this is my answer. In the transition, this is my answer. This is also my answer. B comes, check the top of the stack is A. The answer is null. Similarly, guys, there are so many B's. All they will do, they will take those A's out. So this B comes, check the top of the stack is A, it will pop it out. This B comes, check the top of the stack, it will pop it out. It means this is a continuous looping process. You are writing B, top of the stack is A, pop it out. 2 B's from this side, 1 B from this side, 1 A from this side, 2 A's from this side, 1 B from this side, 2 B's from this side. It means 3 A's and 3 B's are matched. When there is matching, nothing is left. So the stack is earlier was filled with all the values. Now it is filled with just initial push down symbol which represents an empty stack. So nothing is left, but there is a state to process because Z0 is also there. So I will just write, it will go to, there is no element left. Is there any element left? Earlier the element was A, then the element was B. Is there any element left? No element is left. I will put null. Right? Now what is the top of the stack? Top of the stack is Z0 only. I am writing Z0. And guys, if there any operation which is going to come, push has happened, pop has happened, and there is no operation left to be there. So what is the answer of do nothing? The answer of do nothing is top. I am writing top. This is my final state and this is my transition diagram representation. Now I will be writing the transitions also, and I will be writing, there is another way of doing this using this particular way because some certain books and certain internet resources have done it in that way also. So that I am also explaining. So this is the diagram for us. And how to write the transitions? Transition is simple. This is input state, this is output state. What is the answer? So what was the syntax? The syntax was the transition Q0, initial state is Q0. The top of the stack we have an element which is push, because what is the syntax of push? Push syntax was transition happens, state, input, top, the answer is output state, the answer, what is the answer for push is input top. So guys, just see, I am going to write it. That was my push operation, and the transitions that I am writing, this entire transitions would be, we have Q0 which was my initial state, then element which was input which is given initially was A, top was Z0, the answer is from Q0, did you change the state? Yes, we changed. The answer is output state which is Q1 and answer is AZ0. Q0 input state, input was A, Z0 was top, the answer was Q1 AZ0. That's what we have written. Similarly, Q1, when A input is given, top of the stack was A, the answer was Q1 A. See, Q1 A is given, the top was A, the answer was AA because push operation was happening. So Q1 you went to from Q1 to Q1, the answer is AA. Similarly, from Q1 to Q2 with B, Q1 when B element is given, top of the stack was A, the answer was you go to Q2, but the answer was null. Similarly, this answer Q2 top of the stack was element was B, top of the stack was A, the answer was Q2 null. Similarly, guys, from Q2 to Q3, the input state is Q2, the output state is Q3. This is my answer. So what is the element we are processing? Which is element? This element. So this is element top for push, element top, null for pop, and element top for do nothing. So it means this is my element, no element, top was that, not, and nothing happens. The answer is that. This is how your transitions are written. So I have explained two ways in which the transitions are written. So this is how the question can be done. So in my next video I will tell you another way of doing this and you can write it accordingly. Thank you very much. Keep